Good morning from Seattle, or more aptly, the Highlands outside Seattle on the edge of the Cascade Mountains. We're here today doing a chapter a day on legal blogging, and we're talking about SEO. And there's three things to think about in regard to SEO. There's others that a search engine optimization company might be talking to you about. But if you're just beginning to blog or you're getting into blogging, think about indexing, influence, and Google Core Web Vitals. Indexing just means to have your content indexed by how people would search it. Eliminate all the static around your titles. What is it that you wrote about? What's the name of the file that you would file in the old file drawer? What's the name of the title that the card cataloger would have in a library? That's the title. Get it down to exactly that. If it's about a Supreme Court decision, then you might want to put the name of the case. If it's about an agency issue, put that issue down. If it's something in the news, put that down. You don't have to get glib with your titles because people may not be able to find it when they do a random search. Think about, though, on indexing that it might not be the only way that people find your content on the internet. People are going to be doing searches to find particular information on particular subjects, and you've got a lot of it. There's more information in the law written by bloggers than any other place by far and away. So blogs come up when people search it, but it's not the only way. Other people are finding their content by following people that they trust, people that share information on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on Facebook. They have influence that way. A lot of people get their information from subscriptions. If you have must-have content because you're covering a niche and very other few people are, you're not covering something broad like healthcare law, but you might be covering a particular type of healthcare issue for a particular type of institution, that's must-have content for all the general counsel and execs in those type of institutions. They're going to subscribe to your blog. They're not coming by virtue of SEO. The second item is influence, votes. How many people have cited your blog? How many people have linked to your blog? How many people have cited your blog post titles? How many people have linked to your blog post titles? That tells Google that you're an influential blogger. If you don't have anybody citing your blog, citing your titles, linking to what you're writing, sharing what you're writing on social media, you're probably not that influential. The other thing you are is you're just all about me. It's me. I'm going to broadcast my content, but I'm not going to mention or cite other people's information. If you don't cite other people's information, they don't even know you exist because they can't hear or see you. So influence is gained by going out and blogging in an engaging way by referencing other people. The third thing is Core Web Vitals from Google. Google technology is looking for, is this blog set up correctly from a technology standpoint? Is it going to provide a friendly user experience for people that are reading the blog? A lot of people are reading the blog on their iPad, their iPhone, their Android devices. They're not reading it on a big screen like you are in the office. And they're also reading it on cellular, so they may not be getting as much high speed. Google puts information up that people can use easily as far as reading it and downloading it. So they're looking for performance optimization. Is your blog up to be performance optimized? There's a lot of publications that are not. There's blogs running on website technology that isn't set up for publishing, so it isn't taking into account, something like Google Core Web Vitals, which is just coming into place this month. Google's also looking at, is there scripted software that's downloading at the same time? A lot of law firms use other people's software to download, script onto another environment so they can collect data, including analytics. So they might use a CRM system which is saying collect analytics from all these different places. What that does, though, is it weakens the performance of that atmosphere. Maybe that's okay on the website, but it's probably not okay in your blog publishing platform. And just as an aside, this is a whole nother reason that the smarter firms are going to publish on publishing software, on blog software, as opposed to publish their blogs inside of website, which is website software, because they can't adapt. So they aren't taking a look at Core Web Vitals being announced today to make that change. Thanks much.